Welcome, Capricorn. Welcome to your November 2019 tarot card reading. I'm Chrissy. Thank you for being with me. Welcome to my channel. Here we go into November. So you're kicking off this month coming in really strong. You've been through a lot. I have to say, I mean, Pluto's in your sign. Saturn's in your sign. Uh, it's a lot. It's a lot. You're doing it. I got to be honest. I think Capricorn's time of like real transformation, real dealing with Saturn and Pluto, creating you to become who you are to be, right? So coming into this reading, I mean, you're kicking it off. We have the Judgment card on the bottom, the underlining energy. You're getting ready to, first of all, there's absolution with this card, and you're getting ready to renew. You've transformed, you're renewed, you're almost, I just feel like you've done your duties, and you're ready to create a new beginning and move forward, right? In all aspects. You have to see how that resonates for you. But definitely in this Scorpio energy until it goes into Sagittarius, when the sun moves into Sag, I just feel like for you, you're working, you're doing a great job. You do have the Eight of Pentacles with the Ten of Wands in reverse, which is great. So you're saying, you know what, I do my job, I do it well, I'm very responsible, I take care of what I need to, but I'm not doing it the way I used to do it. I'm going to work hard, do my thing, make my money, but you know what? I'm not going to do it with all the burden just on me. I'm going to shed some of that. And I'm going to work to my capacity of what that is. And I'm going to do a damn great job, and I'm not taking on any more stress than I need to. So that's coming into the month of November for you. There's an absolution. There is a new way of being. It's like you're rising from the dead, and you're being rebirthed, and you're being renewed, and you're saying, you know what, I've done enough. It's my turn. So, kudos to you. It's an up-leveling and up-valuing, right? And you're doing that. You're transforming the energy into creating more love in your life, more money. You could be finding that this month money is just kind of finding its way right to your doorstep with no more effort. Like you could have tried in the past like there's no tomorrow, but yet all of a sudden it's just either manifesting or showing up. So I think finances for you are going to be really good. There is the Lover's card here, which for some of you, it's a general reading, you could be choosing new love after, past relationships, and you're going to be careful, and you're going to be, some of you might have found that relationships didn't work out and you couldn't get through some of the harsher energies of 2019, and it's time you needed a change, right? So some of you are going to be finding new love. Some of you are going to be finding that maybe you're making a choice in love, or you want different things that you might have wanted before out of a specific relationship. So you're willing to wait for the right one that kind of is a match for you, right? So some of you are going to be choosing in love this month. It's a nice thing. It's always good when we have a choice. And for others of you, it could just be, regular relationship. I think for some, with relationships, not just romantic, I think, there's been a depletion, an upheaval. There's been breakdowns of different relationships around you. You've culled through, you've released some stuff, you've gotten over a lot of maybe energy that wasn't serving you quite right, And I feel like that in business too for you. So any type of business or, relationship dynamic, I feel like you've been through quite a bit, and you're ready to recharge the batteries, to re-engage in a different way of how you're own attitude and perception changes amongst people that are around you, what they're all about. You can see through that facade or that piece that you know what some of them are about, but yet you continue to have some type of solidness within the relationships to just let them be what they are, but yet you know deep down how how it works for you and what you need to release to go forward, right, as to who you are today. I definitely feel in this reading you do have the Hangman, and you have sacrificed quite a bit. You've done a lot, you've sacrificed quite a bit, and you're ready for your abundances. You're ready for your new beginning, a new fertile start, a new energy. Some of you could be, getting ready to have a child, to have another child. So there's birth. There is birth here. Or thinking about starting families, or something with fertility is definitely coming through. Third week, we do have the Tower coming in with the Four of Swords. One thing I'm definitely picking up on here is, for some of you, maybe you have mothers or maternal energy around you, aunts, sisters, some feminine energy that could be going through maybe some illness, maybe some hospital time, where you're kind of stepping up to take care of them or take charge, see what's going on, what you have to do, what you can provide for them. I definitely feel like that's one part of this reading. The Tower, I know the Tower is a scary card, but to me here, it's creating inevitable change that needs to take place. Now, for some of you, that's within relationships, and it could be with, how you're getting through, or some of you could have lost somebody in the past. Someone could have passed away, and you're feeling like definitely there's been a change. Sometimes change is inevitable with the Tower. It's a breakdown, it's an upheaval. It needs to kind of push through to make things change for you. Sometimes we don't let change happen easily, and it comes through and says, you need this change because it's going to bring you a different type of abundance, a different type of love, a different way of being, right? So it's kind of forced upon us by the universe or from the divine, or however you feel that coming through for you. I just feel like maybe some of you have maybe lost a parent or a grandparent or something around you that you're feeling. And then on another part of this, I feel like for some of you, maybe there's a mother or an aunt or some maternal figure in your life that could have had like a breakdown with like dementia. I'm getting that again. I think I just got that in maybe, I think it was the Scorpio reading. Again, check out your rising sign videos. If you know your rising sign, please watch that video also, because there might be a cap that has a rising in Scorpio and it's coming through again. So I do feel some of that like mind energy, where it could be like senility or a mindset, or there's a irretrievable breakdown, either with the physical body for someone around you, or in the mind, again, I'm feeling like, just get the feeling of like the mind isn't quite right. Right? So these are just some other things that are in the reading for you. I feel the fourth week, you're going to come to terms with changing. You have an attitude adjustment, or you're changing your view on something, or your perspective is changing. And you're finding like you have this quiet victory. Like you don't want all the spotlight on you, but you're doing the job to your capacity. You're not being hugely vocal about it. You're just going to do what your capacity is. And you're finding victory, that you're getting things balanced out, and you're finding that you can love again and feel again and be again. And it's from changing the perception of situations or challenges that you might have had, things that you've sacrificed on. And you need to take a rest. Like, you're coming into, I just want to throw this out there for you. I mean, Pluto and Saturn in your sign, it's been a long road, right? Long journey. And I feel like it's being ironed out and you're getting through the challenges because you're changing the way you're perceiving things. You're looking at it differently. You're looking at life differently, relationships differently, family relations differently, work situations differently. Right? You're not who you used to be. And it's shining through, but you're finding a quiet way of driving your own journey forward in your own terms. And I like that, right? Because you're always going to be a good worker. You're always going to have the responsibility. You're always going to be responsible, right? But Pluto and Saturn have been in the south node of the moon for you. And, Capricorn is in the south node of the moon. So, you're feeling it. But there is certain situations that have to break down and be almost demolished to get you to that place of change, is creating that freedom that you so rightfully deserve at this time. Really coming through strong there. And there's a quiet victory for you. The Six of Wands is always the recognition, that 5 minutes of fame. It's just in reverse. So you're happy, you're doing well, you're achieving in a subtle, quiet way. Some of you bringing in new relationships and releasing the old ones, but yet holding them like in a place where it works for you, if that makes sense. I hope I can make sense with that. You see people for who and what they are this month, and there's a quiet victory with it. Let's take a look at your guidance cards, because you received 2. This card is listening. This is where you get quiet and you listen. The veil is very thin this month, right? Halloween, it brings in that thinning of the veil. So, Cap, for you, I want you to, for the first 2 weeks of November, up until 11/11, there's some new manifestation that wants to take place, but you need to get quiet and listen. Watch for the synchronicities. When you step out the door, what's around you? What animals do you see? What's the symbology of what you're seeing, over and over, symbolically? Because if you listen, you'll be able to take in the messages, right? And kind of put it together. So this is a time for listening and getting quiet and meditating and finding out, what works for you and what they want to download to you. So get quiet and get in the zone. The next card, beauty. Power. This is about total empowerment, So you're yielding your power. You're getting ready to venture off into this something new. A new dynamic, a new chapter is emerging with the new you in it. No judgment. You can't reflect the past and, have regret. We all have it, but you know what? Yesterday's gone. Today's today. Tomorrow isn't here yet, right? We can't have all the answers, but at least we know we're taking our empowerment back. We have a sense of power that we're going to lead with. And you're going to go into your Capricorn birthday charged up for 2020. It's looking good. 2 beauties. So listen to what is coming through to you. Listen to the messages. Get the psychicness. Get that going on. It's time to listen. Unplug. Take away the TV. Just take a day to chill, right? Bring in the empowerment. So sweet. I'm going to bring the citrine in for you too, which is creativity, co-creation, being able to bring in that sacral chakra energy. Scorpio energy is about the reproductive system. And, some of you, it could be babies, new babies coming along. So, I don't know. There's a lot here for you for this month. Lot in these cards anyway. A lot going on. But it's good energy, and I feel like you're going to be able to process it easily, and it's going to be rewarding, and you're going to see things in a whole different light. So bring on the power, baby. You got it going on. I love it. Have a great month. I'll talk to you all soon. If anyone like a private session with me, I will leave my information below. Have a great month, everybody. Bye-bye.